Have you ever felt like life was happening to you? Like no matter how hard you tried, the same wounds kept reopening, the same patterns replaying as if directed by invisible hands? Today, let's speak honestly, not as guru and student, but as two humans, sitting across from each other, unraveling why pain sticks and how to alchemize it. This is not a lecture. It's an invitation into the soul's hidden terrain. Why does this hurt so much? Jung's shadow theory isn't mystical. It's blood and bone, deeply human. The shadow is not evil. It's simply the parts of us we were taught to reject. Anger, sadness, vulnerability, even joy. As children, we were punished, ridiculed, or ignored for expressing certain emotions. So we buried them deep. But the psyche does not forget. Never. These exiled parts fester underground, warping our perception, sabotaging our lives. They appear in the faces we judge, the lovers we chase, the battles we cannot stop fighting. The shadow is not your enemy. It is your doorway. When you feel rage, envy, shame, you are standing at the threshold, an invitation to meet the lost parts of yourself, to remember who you were before the world taught you to forget. Beyond the shadow waits another gate, the anima and animus, the sacred inner feminine and masculine energies. If the shadow reveals what we've rejected, the anima and animus reveal what we've forgotten we contain. The anima, the feminine soul image within men, intuition, feeling, nurturing. The animus, the masculine soul image within women, strength, logic, leadership. When we repress these energies, we project them outward. We idolize or demonize, not realizing we're staring into the mirror of our own psyche. A man disconnected from his anima may see women as either angels to worship or monsters to fear. A woman estranged from her animus may chase validation through dominance, control, or perfection, but wholeness begins when we stop seeking our missing parts out there and call them home. We do not need to become someone new. We only need to remember who we've always been. Your pain isn't a flaw. It's a signal. Modern psychology now confirms what Jung intuited. Healing is not about silencing symptoms, but listening to them. Depression, anxiety, addiction. These are not random malfunctions. They are the soul's SOS. When suffering erupts, the old self is crumbling. But without guidance, we mistake this sacred death for failure, alchemy. The ancient art Jung revered is the symbolic roadmap, lid, raw, painful experience must be held, contained, and heated through conscious attention until it transforms into gold, wisdom, and new life. The work is slow, messy, non-linear, but it is real. In today's world, our unconscious meets us on our screens. Algorithms serve us mirrors. The influencers we envy, the outrage we click on, the fantasies we consume. Each scroll, each trigger, each fascination is data about our unlived life. But most people react unconsciously, judging, comparing, numbing. Few stop and ask, why is this image lighting a fire in me? What part of myself is trying to be seen? In the digital age, every trigger is a breadcrumb trail back to the soul. Every myth whispers the same truth. There is always a dragon, and the dragon guards the gold. In psychological terms, the dragon is fear, trauma, repressed emotion. The gold is your true self, your vitality, creativity, and power. You cannot kill the dragon. You must befriend it. Taming the dragon means entering the places you have most avoided with courage and compassion. It means feeling the old grief, owning the buried rage. It means rewriting the story. I am not broken. I am becoming. Today, identify one shadow, something you hate in others. Example, I hate when people are lazy. Pause. Reflect. Could it be you resent your own need for rest? Maybe you were taught that resting is weakness. That shadow is yours now. Name it. Sit with it. Befriend it. Jung wrote, "The shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. To become conscious of it involves recognizing the dark aspects of the personality as present and real." Jung called the anima the inner feminine in men, and the animus the inner masculine in women. We often chase relationships not to love the other, but to reclaim these lost parts of ourselves. A woman obsessed with stoic, mysterious men, she may be seeking her buried animus, the decisive, assertive side she's suppressed. A man drawn to emotionally rich, nurturing women, he may be yearning for his anima, his own emotional depth. The goal isn't to depend on others to complete us. It's to recognize the mirror and go inward. This month, schedule a soul date. No phones, no tasks, just 2 hours. Go to a park. Sit under a tree. Write. Breathe. Let your soul speak louder than your schedule. This isn't woo. It's neuroscience. Nature awakens the default mode network, the brain's reflective core, reconnecting you to your inner life. We scroll through highlight reels, comparing our shadows to everyone else's sunshine. Ask yourself, who triggers you on Instagram? Is it envy? Insecurity? Loneliness? Good. That's gold. That's shadow knocking. Open the door. You don't heal by avoiding these parts. You heal by integrating them. As Jung said, wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries. Your dragon, it guards your deepest wound and your greatest power. The protocol is this. Identify the dragon, the fear, the trigger, the behavior you keep repeating. Approach it with reverence, not war. Speak the truth you're afraid to say. Reclaim the treasure. Your truth, your boundary, your creativity, your freedom. This isn't slaying the dragon. It's taming it, riding it, letting it carry you toward your destiny. If you're here, tired, conflicted, shedding old skins, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Today, identify one shadow. This month, schedule a soul date. Build altars in the solitude. Talk to your shadow. Forgive yourself for staying too long. Then, watch. New souls will arrive, not to fill your void, but to celebrate the wholeness you have forged. Jung's final whisper, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Transformation is not about becoming someone new. It's about peeling away everything that is not truly you. The unconscious becomes conscious, not in one grand enlightenment, but moment by moment, each trigger faced, each pattern dissolved, each buried treasure retrieved. This is the hero's journey. Not slaying monsters out there, but reclaiming the lost kingdom within. You're not here to repeat your wounds. You're here to transmute them into gifts. And finally, remember, as Carl Jung said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Welcome home.